Welcome to Kyle Field, home to the Texas A&M Aggies, a unique and special environment in college football. This crowd coming together to make up the 12th man, trying to make it very difficult for any opponent. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the LSU Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Texas A&M Aggies. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down. The Aggies come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Are we going to see a repeat? Remember, last time these teams played, it got ugly.
Chris, that's one of those games you just hate to see in a rivalry game when it gets so one-sided. Hoping today to see this defense play much better.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looks like Texas A&M will have the first down. First down and 10.
Well, I know it's here early in this game, but boy, this is what you want to see as an offense. You get to these third downs, it's all about trying to create opportunities and momentum, and that's what they've done here, converting to get a new set of downs.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab. That's a big gain deep into plus territory. They'll spot it near the 30.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff in a single back formation. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Here's the second down play. Here's that defense shifting again. He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, A&M.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Well, it's a great completion here. Quarterback puts this ball on the money. And when you talk about LSU and you talk about the history, it's easy to bring up Joe Burrow in 2019. But, Chris, you've been following this as long as I have. You know that when LSU is really dangerous, they get consistent play from the quarterback. It doesn't have to be Burrow, but just a guy that can be efficient, be a good leader, and complement the running game. And right now you're starting to see that from this team. Good completion. Now, can you do it consistently? Because if you can, with the athletes they have around that position, they become a real threat.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The offense will go for it on this 4th down near midfield. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. One team ready to boot it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They begin with a quick throw to the left.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he will make the first down, tackled at the 26. And the Aggies will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Dropping back. It's Reed. Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore QB with an inaccurate throw threw it behind his man.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback and they blow up the play.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He'll take a deep shot. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Finding space at the 20. He's stopping, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, it feels good to see an LSU team be able to run the football when you know they're going to run it. I mean, they've been doing that forever. Going all the way back to Jacob Hester and Kevin Falk. His ability to run the ball and catch out of the backfield. Leonard Fournette. And, of course, Clyde Edwards-Helaire on that great 2019 team. And now, LSU stable of backs again on this roster, too.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to tack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this opening quarter.
Texas A&M 7, LSU 0.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. In the clear at the 25. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
Point after, knocked right through. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. They're going to run it here. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The back's got it. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
As a design quarterback keeper. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
For offense coordinators, you see big runs like that in the first half, and you're really excited because that opens up so much more of your playbook, especially all of your counter plays and your play action.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Here we go.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
I love this unconventional call by the offensive coordinator. Third and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the first down.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. In the red area, it's Owens. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Second and goal for the offense. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Simmons. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Running out of time in the pocket. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running back has it on a screen now. And bring him down, but the back able to pick up some decent yardage in that screen.
Well, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. The Aggies hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to pass. It's Reed. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. He's going to take off here. Football comes out. Defense grabs the football. It's a turnover.
Chris, this could end up being a critical play in this game. If they don't have a chance to come back and end up winning this game, the coach could look back at this very play and wonder if things could have turned out differently, if they would have been able to hold on to the ball.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, A&M. Still no answer for this offense. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker room.
Attack on the PAT. It's a two-touchdown lead now, 28-14. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it's a squib kick taken by one of the up men. They get him down to the 33 after a solid return.
And the LSU offense will take over. First and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. That fumble in the last possession set up a touchdown. Can they bounce back from that costly error here? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first to keep this drive moving.
And they heave it deep downfield. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, LSU.
Looks like 1 more play here before halftime. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, LSU.
LSU, number 88, with the catch in the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
PAT is good. They still trail, though.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 28. LSU.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. And looking to throw now on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update. us away to begin the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return will be brought down. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Oh, he's looking to throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this. It'd be a great compliment to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Tackle way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before Feiner being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line. Center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Oh, and he fumbles. Offense keeps possession, recovers the fumble.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Tackle is made at the 7-yard line. Offense facing 4th down.
The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. It'll be a 24-yard attempt, should be automatic. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Returner decides to field it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like LSU has the first down. No huddle now for the offense.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line and this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Looking for a deep completion. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
When he's got some space here. The returner is brought down. Gets a start on the next drive. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
He's tackled at the 36-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
42 Spider. 4th down Jones.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The junior able to bring him down quickly. A gain sets up a 3rd down play. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Scanning the field. It's Reed. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Texas A&M has moved into the red zone now.
Let's go.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score. Texas A&M 38, LSU 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play.
Green 25.
He hands it off from the gun. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Yankee blue.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Tight end makes the grab. Touchdown, Texas A&M. And this one is getting ugly. Well, the energy really building now, Crick. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now here comes the point after attempt.
On for the extra point.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simmons. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
At the 36. Brings up second down.
Linebacker shifting around now. Here's the throw deep downfield. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway. Snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They were up double digits at halftime, and they're just continuing to roll, building in the lead here in the second half. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it second and medium. Back to pass. It's Reed. Going to try to use his legs here. Gets some space around the 30. Heads out of bounds after another big gain and a first down. This defense has not been able to stop the quarterback run today. The offense really clicking here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
And they'll kick it away here. With the return, it's Simmons. Returner tackle right there. That's where they'll start the drive.
And the LSU offense will take over 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one, and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's running out of time here. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quick throw to the left side. He pulls it in for a big gain. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw yet again. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some value.
Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. That sack makes it 3rd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in the football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's going to launch it deep again. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight.
I just don't think there's any...